Just to the west of the mighty Miss. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to first, and that'll take care of Granderson for the game's first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting second, left fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what? And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one. Harper
is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's Matt Carpenter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. Into the box now, Eduardo Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Into the box, Curtis Granderson. Here's a swing from Granderson and a routine ground ball to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go. Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Beautiful day for baseball here in the Midwest. Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Now at the plate, Austin Thomas. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit. Striding in, Jose Martinez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Granderson is under it, 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's just 1 for 6. 2 and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Pops this one up. Ramirez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in, Manny Pena as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Hit in the air out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Bader has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Rodriguez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Gone in. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Save. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ground ball right into the shift. Wong has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Martinez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin Thomas.
So coming to the plate, Austin Thomas. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's 1 down now.
First baseman, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jed Jerko looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A little bouncer. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ozuna.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Brett Cecil takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. Bader on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Past history with Brett Cecil. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Number 4. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Bud Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Eduardo Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader moves over, and that retires the side.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. On the ground to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
I'll tell you what, Dero, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their 2nd knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Standing in now, Colton Wong. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 3-0 fastballs in for a strike. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Bader. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Line drive base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Jed Jerko now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jed Jerko becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. A ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 1. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Now at the plate, Austin Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swings through the slider there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jose Ramirez would be next. Another full count offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. 1-2 as he chases the slider. The Brewers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one just missed outside. Harrison Bader would be next. And right into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Gregerson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. In now, Odubel Herrera. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader coasts under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to.
And hitting for the Brewers, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Rips this one to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Thomas, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here now the 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. Bader is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid. Corey Knebel, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harrison Bader. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Harrison Bader is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He got him as the Brewers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 7-1 the final today. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez earns the win, his second, as he goes. From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball. Coming up next, Steven Matz gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher is going to have to be on top of his game. Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Conforto is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And now Bryce Harper. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end. At the plate, number 68. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-2 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first. stretched out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Batting third, left fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Conforto. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at Frazier. The throw. Oh, how about that? So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Into the box, Manny Pena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now another 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone!
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Got him to go down swinging there. Wilmer Flores becomes out number 2 this inning. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One and two for Christian Yelich. Still 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First time up, he went down looking. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Thomas. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Matz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. To first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets go down. And now Bryce Harper as we begin the top of the 4th. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Ramirez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And safe at first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that. So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A runner at first with no outs here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Manny Pena. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Matz is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In is Christian Yelich. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for one. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Austin Thomas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And striding in once again, Todd Frazier, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up from New York, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One run, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Popped him up. Pena over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher. Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coasts under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We've played 5 full. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into 2nd, and he'll get in there safely.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on 2nd. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. 2nd home run early in the year, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Robert Gesellman will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Hit out towards 2nd. And that's the 2nd out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Brewers. Austin Jackson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Austin Jackson.
Smoke toward 3rd. And that that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, number 68. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number
38, Anthony Swarzak.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now we're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin Thomas.
Digging in once again, Austin Thomas. 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Josh Hader will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Due up for the 4th, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brandon Nimmo becomes out number 2 this inning. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. And now Bryce Harper. The 3-0. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So standing in, Jose Ramirez. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
After it is Cespedes. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Freeman will head to second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Manny Pena. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And hitting for the Brewers, number 23.
Braun over at second. Pena at first, 2 out in the inning. The 3-1 pulled toward right center field. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Not too many more shots left. Home. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now batting. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
David Wright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Ready for another shot now, number 68. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. All right, 3-2 count. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Paul Sewell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Dribbled up the line. To his left, Flores. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Liner towards second, and that'll get him out hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin.
At the plate, Austin Thomas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swinging a shot back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. And the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2-1 now to Cespedes. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Zero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3-1 to him now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.